Check 1, 2. Think we're live. Looks like my signal is going through pretty good. And I'm going to just double check. We'll go over here on Facebook um, and see if everything is running here. Yes, indeed. What is today? The 3rd? August 3rd, 2022. Um, a lot of stuff brewing, a lot of stuff I'm working on, and I'm gonna play some music for you today. I'm gonna actually play a little bit of alto today, maybe play a little bit of Iwi. We shall see. All right, it looks like I'm live there. Just let me know if everything sounds good on your end. I got Facebook pulled up, so if you put in a comment, I might be able to see it pop in here. Unless I have to click on this to open it up, but let me know. Oh, that would happen. We have this alarm that goes off every Wednesday during the afternoon, so that's what you're hearing. Um, so it should stop. It's 1 o'clock, so that's the alarm to start. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Getting adjusted. All right. Cool. What's going on? Welcome. We are live here, streaming live. We can say Texas Tenor live, I guess. That's the alarm, meaning it's time to get started. They do that every Wednesday here where I live, and we're like right by a school and a church, so that alarm goes off. So what's going on, everybody? Send me a message. Just shoot me a message in the chat if you can, and just confirm that everything sounds good. Because last time I was streaming, I was thinking I was live and and everything was cool, and it was not. So just shoot me a message on here. Uh, just shoot me a message saying everything's good. I can hear you, and then we can get started. Just wanted to verify, and I'm checking both on my Facebook, and I'm checking on YouTube. Okay, so both locations. If you're not in a position to do it, I'll just get started. Hopefully, everything is good. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's get started. I guess I could peep at my head in the app on my phone and just confirm right quick, and then we can start. Of course, you're gonna hear the music here play. Where you gonna hear the thing? Well, I can unplug it too, and we'll get started. Yep. All right, we're good, y'all. It's working, and it sounded good. All right, so excellent. Let's get started. I'm gonna play a little bit. Um, I've been doing some work on the new website. Well, actually, I'm updating the Texas Tenor Music Academy. I'm gonna change it to the Texas Tenor Academy, just so I can make sure I can free myself up to hit different topics, not just about music, because a lot of people will think that it's just all about jazz, saxophone, and music, which is my bread and butter or my brand. But there's a lot of artists out there, creators who I've been talking to, whether there be musicians or graphic artists or people who are doing fitness, just business tips and overall, like how to start your business, or to take it from an idea into reality, and what are the processes to doing that, and even like marketing online, because I've been doing that for years. My particular niche has been music, has been jazz, saxophone, education, and stuff. But really, there's just certain principles and things that that you have to have in place, no matter what you're offering if you're doing online business. So what I was going to do is change Texas Tenor Music Academy into Texas Tenor Academy, and the music will still be in there, but I'm a build out a business area, or right now I have DIY musician, or DIY. I think I might call it DIY business. And so that's going to be the place where I'm going to kind of put some teaching in about how to take the idea from your head and make it a reality, and how to get set up online and build your brand, and how do you market and build a YouTube channel, or Instagram, followers and all of that. I already have modules and an outline of all of that. And so I was just talking with different musicians, and a lot of people I found are kind of stuck in certain places, people that are in that position. And so we'll talk more about that. But right now I'm going to play a little bit for you. I'm going to play some of Waiting for You. And this one, the first single I released for Waiting for You, I played alto. And it was good. I did the track, and my man Jermaine Morgan, phenomenal bass player, producer, helped me to bring it to pass. Also, Garrick Pitts, he actually came up with the line, and so I kind of put it all together, helped to bring it all together for it to work. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and share some of this music with you. All right, I'm just double checking, making sure the levels are all good, and we'll get started here. This is Waiting for You. This is featured on the In the Village CD. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, that's Waiting for You, featured on In the Village CD. And that is one that's available on my website. If you want the physical CD, you can just order it and it'll be mailed out to you. If you want to get access to it digitally, you can go to the Quamon Fowler app. And so that app is now updated, and I've been working on it like the last couple weeks. So I'm always adding new things in there, and I even created a new um, area called Q Streams. So Q Streams is going to be the place where all of my new music will go in there from this point on. And I'll have a way, if you want to purchase the downloads, I'll still have a way for you to do that. But I want to make it to where my new music can go in the app. And so if you so choose to get access to the new music and you want to do that, you can go in there and actually you go inside the app, Quamon Fowler app, but go down to the area where it says Q Music Academy. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a musician. Like I said, I'm going to be changing the academy, and I'll have different places, different channels inside of that Texas Tenor Music Academy. So if you think of it like a Netflix, there's all kind of movies in different categories, moods, inside of the platform. But you can watch any movie of your choosing on whatever topic that you want to, whether it's sci-fi, whether it's drama, whether it's comedy. So that's kind of how I'm going to be doing it for the Texas Tenor Music Academy. I'm going to change it to Texas Tenor Academy. And so this will be a way that I can um, better serve you, because I have an audience of people that just want to jam and access the music and want to support. And you can do that by going to the Q Streams option, and it's just $35 for 3 months. So that's all you pay. You pay quarterly, and so if you so choose, you want to cancel after that. That's fine. But it's just a way that you can support and what's going on here at Texas Tenor Music, and also you'll be able to access all of the music and performances and different things. I pulled my volume up a little bit because I'm going to be releasing my performances from different gigs and things like that inside of Q Streams. So if you subscribe to the Academy side, you'll get access to all of that anyway. That plus all of my albums. So that's going to be really cool, just to activate this again and really stay engaged with you and provide more cool stuff, cool content for y'all to check out. All right. So man, it's been really good. Just working on this stuff, learning um, about where people are and how I can better help them. It's a lot of musicians, a lot of people who are kind of going through the motions. They're busy, whether it be playing gigs or practicing or teaching, but they don't really have a plan in place to really get to that next place. You know how it is. You can have those conversations, and then in the conversations, people say, "Hey, I would like to put out my own album," or "I would like to, to travel," or "I would like to be able to do a YouTube channel." You know what I'm saying? They'll say that, but they don't really have a game plan and a plan of action to actually execute that. And so, a lot of things that I've done over the years, um, I've learned what my gift is, and so a lot of times people will think that your gift is the talent that you have in terms of being able to play the saxophone or being able to draw or something like that. I mean, a lot of times people, even physically, people are, you know, might feel people are gifted to be really athletic, and so now what I would say is, no matter what the craft is, it requires discipline. It requires a process, and so you can have talent, but if you don't practice, if you don't rehearse, or if you don't put in the work, like you can only go so far. So it's like you have to put the giftedness or the talent together. And you gotta work, and you gotta be consistent, and you have to be disciplined, and you have to know your process, know where you are in your process, so that you can get from point A to point B and C and keep moving along. And so, in doing business online, releasing multiple projects, from my 8 CDs that I have now, and my book, uh, The Christian Musician. Here's my book I released back in 2015. There it is, upside down. But my book, I have an audiobook version of this. You can check this out. But really, the key to this is my story. It talks about my story, struggles and things that I've overcome. But I talk about what your real gift is and how to be successful with and beyond your music. So I'm working on a new one called The Entrepreneurial Musician, and creating multiple streams of income beyond music. And so I'm talking about the processes of creating different streams of income from and having active income, passive income, investment income, and I'm talking about just knowing how to work, take your active income as you make it, and then make So working for money and then taking the money and making the money work for you, and so it's like a snowball thing. So the more that you do your active income, you can use that income to put into an investment that'll work for you. You just keep doing it, and then at some point you'll be able to use some of that money that you've earned passively in investments and different things, and then you can invest that in your business. But you have to have a process to get you to that point. And even when you have ideas for a business, you just can't be like, hey, I want to start a music business. I want to be able to play gigs. So okay, so what does that look like? If you haven't played any gigs before, what type of gigs do you want to play? Do you want to play your own music? Do you want to play covers? Or you want to do a YouTube channel? Or how you want to? What's your audience? Who you gonna target? What type of content you gonna put out there? Do you have a list? Do you have a place to communicate with those people? By way of email or text message. Do you have services to put in place? Do you know what the services are to be able to communicate with your people? So it's a host of things that you need when it comes to being in business and functioning as a DIY business person. Let's say that. And so a lot of nuggets that I've learned over time, and a lot of things that I've collected information through experience and through checking out other people in business. I've created my own program and process to go through these things. And so a lot of what I'm sharing now is kind of really came from some conversations that I've had with others, and I wanted to put that also as an option for those people who join the Texas Tenor Music Academy at the $200 level. And actually, once you do join at the $200 level, that's the annual level, you'll get access to everything that's in Texas Tenor Music Academy. And also, you'll get access to this area where I'm going to be, I think I'm going to call it DIY business or something. Maybe I was thinking about Texas Tenor Creator Academy, something like that. But I already have the outline, and what we're going to do is we'll be able to get on live with each other on Zoom or do calls, so I can check in and see where you are and where you would like to be, and kind of help you develop this idea, so that you can take it to the next level. So it can be music. My audience, a lot of people are musicians, but even if you aren't and you want to just kind of learn about how to take your idea that you have and make it where you can earn passively from it. I have a lot of little nuggets and things to share just from being an investor and doing investing in cryptocurrency and real estate. So it's a lot of stuff I like to share. And so, but the thing about it, it takes time to build out a whole brand for each industry. Whereas music is my main one, and being a musician is a business. It's a business. I'm a manager, I'm a business owner, I'm a technician, so I got to play the gigs, I got to do all the music stuff, but I also have to book gigs or, do invoices, send people contracts. I got to negotiate, I got to market, I have to do all of those things. I got to delegate tasks to my virtual assistants and get graphic work done and stuff like that. But it's all stuff that I enjoy doing. But a part of another aspect of it, I don't want to just do it and not show you or help you with a lot of these things if you would like to do your own thing, So, but yeah, I got a lot of stuff I like to share. My gift is that teacher, and word of knowledge from a biblical standpoint. So music and playing the saxophone is something, my talent, and I've worked on it for a while, and enjoy being a blessing to you. I'm gonna play another one. I'm on this alto, y'all. Uh, let's do with you. Let's do with you. I'm gonna do the samba version. If that was too loud. I forgot to adjust the level. That's Addison Fry on the piano, Young Hio on the bass, and that's Terrence Hobby on the drums. I did that back in 2018, April 2018, January Sound Studio. Man, I kind of want to play a little bit. That was With You on my With You album, 2008 release. Not, no, it wasn't. It was 2018 release. Um, and it was 3 days before my daughter was born. Um, and so Alexia, so she is now 4 years old. So great, monumental, you know, uh, exciting stuff. Exciting time to be able to use the technology to um, to share with folk all over the world and inspire people all over the world. And I'm like I've been talking about the app, Quamon Fowler app, which is available in both the iTunes, Apple Store, and also the Google Play Store. And I'm really trying to utilize that, and share my content through there. It's a one-stop shop where you be able to get access to everything. If you want to access the QStreams area, you'd have to subscribe to it, either as a Texas Tenor Music Academy member, you get access to that as well. But if you just want the QStreams area, you'll get all of my music, the new music that's coming out, and also you'll access the performances, and all of that will be available to you. If you try to sign up through the app, you'll put your you go to the QStreams, it'll pop up a login area. Just go where it says sign up now, and then click that, put your information in. But what you'll have to do, like, that's step two. You'd have to go to Texas Tenor Music Academy and click there and go into where you see the QStreams. Let me do this right quick. I'll show you, because I actually can share my screen with you, since I'm in my streaming application. All right, and this stuff, it's a lot of pieces to this stuff, and can be technology, but I've been doing it. Man, it's so funny. Regardless of how long you've been doing it, it's always something that you forget. Uh, Always. So let me switch. I think it's trying to show you Facebook, right? And I'm gonna go to another tab. See, I went blank. Oh, I was supposed to show you Texas Tenor Music Academy. So let's do that. And I've updated the page so it looks way better. I had an old theme that I hadn't changed in so long, and so I needed to update it. I think this is trying to share Logic. Let's see. Man, these screens be popping up. Hold on, y'all. I think it's trying to share Logic, so I need to switch the application so it shows my Chrome. All right, cool. I was doing Stream and sharing Logic before. So this is what you need to do if you're one that you want to support and you want to get access to QStreams. And this is not necessarily, you don't have to necessarily be a part of the whole academy if you don't want to. This is just a place where I put the subscription, so you can have access to QStreams. So you just click on Get Access Now, and like I said, I'm updating this continuously, and the more feedback you give me, the better I can arrange stuff. So don't be one that just sits back and just looks and say, "What is he doing? Oh, he ain't doing that right. Oh, look at him. He ain't got that together. Or he got this stuff together." Give me feedback, y'all. I mean, this is like a communal effort. I mean, all of this stuff that I've built and worked on is because of you. It's because of a conversation I've had. It's because of my own experiences, problems, and things that I saw that was missing in our space, in my space. And so I created my uh, all of this stuff based on our community. So you're part of that community if you've been watching my YouTube channels and Facebook posts and videos and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely give me feedback. So right here you'll see Q Streams Private Club, and so it's going to give you access once you choose plan. You can see over here what you get. Okay, and so you'll be able to get access to new music releases, access to the Quamon Fowler app, and you'll get video clips from performances, and then you'll get private live streams and private community and special offers, all of those type of things. Now, once we get in the flow, um, we'll be able to do live streams, and I can do them for the community. Right now, these are open because I'm launching and I'm relaunching rather, and I'm sharing, what's going on the inside. But after a certain amount of time, those live streams that I do, I'll get back to what I used to do and doing a live stream for my private community every week. And so and that will be also something that I would do for those people who would want to get some help starting their own online business or do-it-yourself, um, you know, business. Something that I was mentioning earlier. But anyway, for Q Streams, this is just $35 for 3 months. You can cancel at any time, and you'll get access to my new releases, music that'll come through this place, this website. You have a website version with the performances and the music for you to play, but also they'll also be available inside of the app. So you'll just need to download the app from the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store. But once you do sign up here, you subscribe here, then I can know who you are. And once you download the app, then I can actually approve you. Because if you try to sign up for Q Streams on the app and you have not subscribed yet, you won't have access until I actually approve you there. Okay? So that's what I have here for Texas Center Music Academy. If you're one that wants to learn about music and jazz and more everything that I offer, like take advantage of the full academy, you can do that by going to one of the other plans. Okay, so let me just go back. I'm gonna go back. Let me pull this over a little bit. I'll go back. All right. So, but yeah, you can actually. This shows features some of the content that I have, my master classes that I've done over the years on various topics pertaining to jazz improvisation. You can look through some of those things here, and I'm cleaning this stuff up every day as I see a better way of organizing and presenting this stuff. But tons of videos there. Once you become a member of the full academy, you get access to all of that training material. And let me go back. I also have all of my albums. I'm still uploading my albums here, but this is the latest one, In the Village. It's not available for streaming, but you can purchase them, or you can purchase access to this service here and get it. Be able to check out all of the songs for In the Village. Okay, and if I go back, oh shucks, I always it always does that. I have to go and clear my cache, but let's go a different place. Let's go to catalog, and then there you'll be able to see everything. Okay. Now this is like the setup. This platform is kind of like a Netflix platform, but it's for my own content. So right now I have a lot of teaching content in here. I hooked up with Sean Thunder Wallace. He has uh, some lessons in here that we did that you can go through and check out. Okay. Um, okay. So that is an option as well for the academy. The academy is the lowest subscription is $29 a month, or you can do the yearly for just $199 a year, and you get access to everything. And I was throwing in a bonus for those people who are into want to get into crypto. I was giving a an NFT that earns you 1% a day. That still might be on the table. I might change that. I don't know if it'll how long that's going to stay, because I'm seeing another something else, another bonus that I could offer. I got my licks here. Um, this was good. I did a bundle of licks, so I'm playing different licks, and you got the sheet music to go with it as well. So I got different licks in this particular package. So if you're, if you practicing, you a musician and you want to share it and learn some really cool stuff and have access to a lot of this stuff, this content, subscribe and have at it, knock yourself out. But I just wanted to have a place that'll house all of my intellectual property from the standpoint of teaching, performance based, and also, yeah, yeah, teaching and performing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's Texas Tenor Music Academy. I'm gonna change the name pretty soon, but I'm getting all of my graphic stuff done and designing done for that. So just be on the lookout, and I'll keep you posted through the app. Um, okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna see if I can get out of here and go back to my program so that I can get my full video screen. Okay, I think it's up here. Yeah. All right. So, man, so let me drop a nugget right quick too. I was thinking about this. My podcast. I actually updated my podcast. So when you go inside the app, the Quamon Fowler app, go to the podcast area, and I just put in a podcast called "Don't Make Excuses, Make It Happen." And let me tell you, because this is what happens, y'all. This is what happens. We all are here together. Everybody has dreams, aspirations. Everybody has problems. Everybody has issues that they need to overcome. And so God has us here to be an encouragement to each other. And so there's nothing that I'm doing that's really new. I've gathered inspiration from watching others, whether it's my dad, my mom, whether it's my pastor, whether it's my friends or colleagues or other people who have been doing what I'm doing longer. But the whole thing that makes it really cool and unique is the way I put everything together and present it. It might not have been put together like the way I'm presenting it. And there's nothing special about me. I'm just telling you that you have the same opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You could be inspired from something that I do that would encourage you to go and start working on your own book, start writing your own book, or start working on your own tracks, recording and start trying to create your own music. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing about it, you can't make excuses. Like, I have a deficit, from the standpoint of having a visual impairment. I talk about it in the book, but that hasn't stopped me from moving forward and making things happen. It's a matter of, um, using what you have, and and moving forward with that. So basically, let me tell you, um, let me give you like an example, right? So a lot of times all the time when you have an idea, it starts in your imagination. Nobody can see it, hear it, but you. You imagine something, but the way that you bring it to pass is you first speak it, write it down. I like to write it down. I used to write it on my whiteboard at the house, in my mom and dad's house. I used to type stuff up and paste it on my wall, different goals and stuff. And I talk about it in the book, The Christian Musician. This is on Audible as well, the audio book. Or you can get the physical book if you still like to read physical books. But it's available on Amazon too. But anyway, what I would do is write stuff down, and I would every morning or throughout the day I would make sure I would pray over those things, and then I would actually try to work on something that's gonna check those things off the list. And so whether it was practicing on specific things, whether it was getting a house, whether it's getting married, by doing a CD, whatever. Excuse me. My goal was that as when I was a teenager, I was working on those, and so it doesn't stop no matter what age you're at. Even when here at 40, I'm about to be 42 coming up, and so I've done a lot, but at the same time, even at this stage, I have to create new goals, and sometimes the goals aren't totally about me or an accomplishment that I want just for myself. Like once you have accomplished certain things, you get to the point where it's all about helping others to accomplish those things, and so I'm at that place now. Of course, there's things that I've created that was a benefit, that is a benefit to others. That's the whole point of education. I'm a artist, performing artist, and I've had opportunities of traveling, playing with different people in the industry, or accomplishing certain notable things, awards and stuff like that. But really, that's okay from the outside looking in. But I've always been one that I like to help people from the inside out, And so what I mean by that, I want to know where you are, and what's your passion, and what's your next step that you need to get that off the ground and moving. And so I thought about something today. This could be another podcast. I was thinking about how productive people are proactive. Unproductive people are reactive. They're procrastinators. So somebody that's proactive is going to start working on solutions before the problem arrives, whereas reactive people are just reacting from whatever something that comes to them. It's like they wake up in the morning, and instead of them working on something that they need to do, they would just wake up and look at Facebook, wake up and look at Instagram, or wait for somebody to call them with an instruction, instead of waking up in the morning with an instruction that you already charted out the night before of what you need to do, and just executing it and doing it. So that's the difference. A procrastinator will just think about what they want to do, and they'll never put it to action. Whereas I can only take so much of not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I don't know, it's one of those things, like they say, if you do 21 days, doing something for more than 21 days, you create a habit of it. And, a lot of stuff is like a routine. And that's why I was telling one of the guys who I was talking with yesterday, talking about what your gift really is. And it's really the way you think and your process. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of stuff that I would do when I was a kid, um, and it's everybody. Everybody has something, a pattern, a process that they have that's just theirs, uniquely theirs. Nobody can do it like how you do it. And so you need to know what that process is and how that applies to what you do. And so what I did as a musician, when I would practice, I just had I just had this burning drive to want to get as much as I could in that session of practicing. Where if I was learning a new song, I would practice that song. So I would attack it from the standpoint of learning the chords. I learned the melody. I, of course, learned the rhythm. I would transcribe the solo. And so I wanted to really digest as much as I could. And then when I would practice, I would put in long hours to where I would actually want to sound just like that person I was trying to emulate. You know, so I had that big appetite for music and learning, and so I would even make tracks of the song that I would learn. So it would force me to, uh, know, be able to outline, become more familiar with the chords, the bass, and create the drums, the track, and all of that kind of stuff, and that helps with production. So, but I didn't really realize that that's just part of a gift. But the gift, all I'm saying, like I mentioned early in the podcast or early in the video, I was saying that your gift, um, you can be gifted and talented, but you still gotta work. You gotta put in the discipline. You gotta put in the time. I know a ton of musicians or different people who are talented, but they're lazy, or they just don't have the discipline. And that's a different thing. You can have somebody that's not as talented, but they got discipline, and that can make up for the lack of talent. And we see that a lot in the music industry because, just for instance, because I'm in the music industry, you see a lot of musicians that their skill might not be that great, but the fact that they're consistent and they're disciplined with business, they can book gigs, they're playing at festivals, they're doing all the stuff that you might not be doing, and you could have more talent. But what happened there? You just focused on the area that you wanted to focus on. They focused on the area that they wanted to focus on. So you can't get mad at somebody else being further along than you are, because they're processing stuff different, and their giftedness and their approach to how they're doing it, or even their vision, is different. So everybody's vision and estimation of success is different. You know what I'm saying? But as a whole, we can learn something from everybody. And so, yeah, so I just wanted to encourage you out there, if you are one who is kind of stuck, whether you play violin, whether you play saxophone, trumpet, or if you're an artist, if you do fitness. Look, there are certain principles that apply, that would apply to everybody across the board when it comes to being a business person, or being in business, marketing, having a product or service that you need to get out to people, being consistent with adding value to them throughout the week, having certain apps and certain technology in place to help you facilitate getting your message out to the people. Those are universal values or things, that elements, I would say, that you have to have in order to be successful. And if you don't know what those specifics are, then you're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay stuck because, like I talk about the 4 levels of competence, there's 4 levels of competence. And the first stage is you're unconsciously incompetent. And that means you're not even aware of what you don't know how to do. All right. And the second level is consciously incompetent, where that means you're now aware of the thing that you don't know how to do. At that point, then you can start studying, you can start researching, you can start practicing, you can start putting in the work. And the more you put in the work, the more you learn. Then you move to the third level, which is consciously competent. Now you are aware of what you're doing. You know how to execute and do certain things a certain way. You keep on going, you keep on going, you get to that fourth level, which is unconsciously competent, where you don't think about all the things. You just flow. You just do it. And at that point, like they say in sports, you get in the zone, or even when you're playing, you can be in the zone. You're unconsciously aware of all of the things that you're just doing, and a lot of that happens even now. For me, even with business and marketing and doing stuff. Of course, I'm not the greatest. I'm not the best at even what I'm doing in terms of streaming and doing an app and marketing. A lot of this stuff I've done over time, like live streams and teaching and doing my membership site. I started in early or late 2000s, from the stand, let's say 2009. I started Jazz Webshed and then started YouTube 2007. So I was always interested in streaming and recording videos and putting stuff out there. So I've been doing that for a while. So it's been, yeah, it's been a journey, and but I like it. Even before, of course, before that, and this goes to what I was what I've talked about in my book, and I've talked about to others about, is I've always recorded stuff though. When I was a kid, my dad got a video camera, and so I would always record us playing basketball in the backyard at my mom, dad's house, and then I would record myself. Even when I got my 4-track recorder back in the day, I would record myself when I was 14, playing over Jamie Abersol play-alongs, and I sold those tapes and stuff. So I was always doing kind of what I'm doing as a kid, and so that part is, I could say, would contribute to me being at that fourth level, unconsciously competent. But even when you're at that level as a teacher, you still have to think back about your process and what you did to get from point A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, and be able to communicate it to others so that wherever they are, they can go from A to B, okay, B to C, and then you get that accountability from the teacher or the coach, to where they can help you follow through to get from to get to that next stage. And so that's kind of what I have envisioned to put together with the Texas Tenor Academy. Okay, so just stay plugged in, keep learning, keep watching, and you'll definitely see more of the development for that particular section, where I'm gonna be helping people who are, in the area of DIY business, which is do-it-yourself. Creator Academy or Do-It-Yourself Academy, something like that. I'm gonna work it out. So let me do this, y'all. I'm gonna play one more song, and these streams too. I want to make it to where when I do these streams, I make them, part music and part inspirational message, words of encouragement, teaching. Don't tell me I left my EWI on and I drained the battery. I hope I didn't. I hate that. That happens though. Okay, I got the wrong neck strap. I'm gonna switch. And this helps me because I'm able to practice too. The cool thing that you have to do, you have to create with your passion, from your passion, be able to earn doing the stuff that you love. And so I love to teach, and I love to play, I love to write. I love to practice, but I don't have the time to put it in like I used to. need to play something. Let's see. And I keep my playlist on my phone, and when I go out and play, I'll pull this out and play my tracks through my speaker. Let's see, y'all. Any requests? Any requests? I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about doing with you play-alongs. Last time I could do. I hadn't played this much. Do his return. All right, let me look and see if I had any comments here, and then I'll play the last tune and let you all go ahead about your day. Let's look at the time. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. It's late. It's 2 o'clock. So let me go ahead and do this one, and then I'll say, I'll let you go. All right. If I can find. All right, y'all ready? My iPads. Y'all know what happened? My daughter got to my iPods, and so it interfered. Sorry. saxophone is Okras. I need a new one. All right, y'all. So that was his return. What we're looking forward to, the return of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Definitely my focus. That's what it's all about. Being a light and an example in these dark and evil times as much as we can. And hope you all enjoyed that. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this stream. Once again, QuamonFowler.com you can go to. Also, if you want to get on the list where you can be updated when I'm doing different things, 972-232-7185. That's 972-232-7185. Just text music to that number to be added to that list. Also, of course, if you download the app, Quamon Fowler app, you'll get push notifications through there. But yeah, I'm just looking at some of the comments before I head out. Somebody said the word you are describing is gift. Great book by the same name. Yep. All right. So, cool. Somebody say, Mr. What is the saxophone you playing? That's an Okra saxophone. That's why I said I need to. My key was sticking. My G sharp key was sticking when I was playing with you. So, actually, waiting for you. So I need to get that fixed. All right. Let me look on Facebook. See if I see any comments, anything. I miss some of those comments because it doesn't show up through this streaming app. YouTube is only. What up? What up? What up? What up, Ernest? What up, Gregory? What's happening? The Iwi. Yeah, I'm on the Iwi. Say funny. Yes, sir, Doc. Appreciate all the comments and thank you for watching. And we'll be back soon. All right, so that's it for now, y'all. We'll see you on the next one, whenever that is. Make sure, once again, download the app if you don't have it downloaded, and subscribe if you so choose to Texas Tenor Music Academy. Go inside of there and click on click on the Q streams if you just want to access the music and performances that I release, because I got a lot of stuff to share, that all my hard drives, and I want to put it all in the app for you to enjoy. All right, that's it for now, and we will see you on the next one. Okay, as soon as I can find the end stream button, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here at some point. Now I would just be rambling because I'm not finding it. Let me close these tabs. Sometimes it's hidden. Uh, they update the software. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Okay, cool. It's right here. All right, y'all. I'm out. We'll see y'all next time.